Hi guys, come on in. So I just botched up the because I'm back on Periscope, so I'm trying to do this on Periscope too. And hi Ida, how are you? So what we're talking about today, who is in your inner circle? It's gonna be good. This is gonna ruffle some feathers, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let me try to get this back on Periscope. Your Periscope has changed so much since I've been on here too. Okay. Let's get this stuff down. Hi JR, how you doing? Okay, let's see what's up. If I stop, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do Periscope after this because I stopped it. Oh well. So what are we talking about today? Okay, first of all, let me actually introduce myself. My name is Lindsey Morales. I'm a life and business coach and the founder of Medivida Coaching and Consulting. I've been in business since 2015, and I actually provide motivational speaking, workshops. I speak at conferences, and I also am an author. And who I actually work with are entrepreneurs, coaches, motivational speakers, as well as authors. And so I coach them on building their confidence, utilizing that big vision that they have on their life and actually developing a foundation for their business, building their brands, as well as tapping into abundance. So what I mean when I say that is I do a lot of coaching on the abundant mindset. So building the abundant mindset. What does that mean to you? It's not, a lot of times people think that abundance is all about wealth, but it's actually about more than just that. It's about, having more than enough love, having more than enough support, having more than enough, good friendships and healthy relationships. And so that takes me into the topic for today. Who is in your inner circle? Welcome, everyone. Tell me hi, give me some hearts. That's showing some love. The more love you give to others, the more love you receive back. Hi, Patty. Patricia Munoz, how you doing? It's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Share with your friends. Share with your friends. Okay. So, I actually have experienced a shift in my inner circles, and I just want to kind of explain. Hi, David. How you doing? Come on in, guys. Come on in. So I'm talking about who is in your inner circle and how important it is to focus on and really hone in on who you really want to be in your inner circle, who should be around you. Hi, Mandy. How you doing? Thank you guys for coming in and checking me out. So I'm going to talk about the lovely people who you should make sure that you don't have in your inner circle. Okay? First and foremost, you don't want those negative Nancy's, right? People that like anything you bring up to them, they shut down so quick, right? Like anything you bring up, even if it was, I'm going to give you $20. Or what you going to give me $20 for? Hi, it's good to see you, Mandy. I hope everyone's well. Little Jenna. It's one of my past clients. It's awesome. So, Jenna was so funny. She was so honest. But anyway, so, complainers, whiners, people who, they're always complaining. Like you go to some nice vacation and they're sitting there complaining about the waiter, complaining about service, complaining about the fact that, just finding any reason to complain. And you're on some nice vacation with them and you're like, chill out. Like, just enjoy the fact that we're on a vacation, right? This is one person that I'm sure you guys have. No, but are they in your inner circle? That's the most important thing. Like, are they in your inner circle? Is this a person that is always... Randy's talking about my little client I used to have that I used to work with. And she says she's 8 and she thinks she's 21. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of these kids nowadays. So you want to make sure, though, that this person is not someone that you're around all the time. So I want to actually go over this quote by Jim Rohn, who is a motivational speaker too. I believe he's a life coach as well. And a lot of influencers follow him. And he says that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So that means if the 3 people in your group, right, your inner circle, which your inner circle usually is about just 5 people, right? If you have a big inner circle, it might be 4. 4. I'm still looking at more people. Hi, welcome. Come on in. Join me. Who's in your inner circle? That's what we are talking about today. I want you guys to really pay attention to this. So I just mentioned Jim Rohn's quote that says that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So that means if you have about 3 people in your group that actually, they kind of have their head on straight, they're good friends, they, tell you when you're wrong, that's a good friend, they call you out, but then they're also there to support you, then on average, if there's 3 of them, then there's 2 outliners, right? So there's 2 other friends that maybe they're just the friend that you have a good time with in social events. Maybe they're just the friend, that maybe you are to teach them something, right? Like maybe you're the one that is going to help them become a better them. I don't know, maybe. But that's just kind of to give you perspective. So this also touches on every other aspect of your life. So occupation. So you're the average of the 5 people you're around. So, 2 to 3 other people in your group are not really quite sure about their occupation or not really quite sure about what they're doing. And then a couple of you guys are in your profession. Hi, Queen. Welcome. This also touches on money. So if you're the average, what part, so which section of your friendship, like the average, are you in? Right? Like, who are you? Are you the broke friend that always, everybody is begging everybody for anything? Maybe you're the broke friend that always is begging when you guys go out to eat, and everybody, is like, oh, nobody is going to always invite you. Like, some people are going to say, okay, maybe she can stay home this time. I don't really have enough money for her. So we talked about the complainer. Those ones are usually like the people who kind of just, the complainers, okay, they're complaining about whatever. But I know we all have these, like, we all have experienced these friends, but you have to make sure that in your inner circle strong. Your inner circle has people that you can call when you need somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? Queen says, true, I know what you mean. Yes. Your inner circle has to be filled with people who inspire you, challenge you, motivate you. So one exercise I want you guys to do is to actually sit down, open your journal, and put down the kind of traits that you would like to see in people in your inner circle. So whether that's, I would like a friend who, highly values personal development. I would like a friend who, even if she doesn't know what her occupation is or what her career is, she's still seeking and she's still interested in learning, always interested in learning. I would like a friend who is encouraging but honest. I would like a friend who has some integrity, right? Welcome, Andrea. So that means I would like this friend to live by what they say, like live and do what they say they'll do, right? I would like friends who are dependable. So I want you to actually write that down. Like, what kind of friends do you want in your inner circle that's going to help you succeed and achieve what I like to call the abundant lifestyle, right? Who's going to help you succeed in achieving that? And then on the flip side, I want you to write down traits and characteristics of people who you feel you're no longer available for. Okay? Okay? This is the flip side. This is the other place. Hi, Michael. Thanks for coming in. So on the flip side, on another, I just like saying that, obviously. So on another sheet of paper, I want you to put down friends I am no longer available for. Okay. So I'm no longer available for people who are energy suckers, right? We all know those people. They'll just take and take and take and take and take and take and take until you don't have nothing else to give. Look, I have nothing. Here. You want this? Like, I have nothing. I have nothing to give you, right? Thank you for the hearts and the likes and the laughs. So, yeah, I'm no longer available for energy suckers. No. So I want you to go down in the list, writing down at least, I like to say 20 because it gives you a lot, right? Like, so, and it also helps your brain kind of think about the list, like, and some things are going to be the same. So then you can just cross them out. But going down, listing down 20 things you are no longer available for. And I want you to stick to these guns though, right? Stick to your guns. Stick to Thank you, Michael. He says you're such a humble person. I try to be. Same. He thinks he's funny. So, stick to your guns, right? You're no longer, you are declaring, you are making an affirmation. I am no longer available for the constant complainer. I am no longer available. And you guys all know who these people are. You guys are all thinking about, like, you have the face in your mind right now of the exact person I'm talking about. And we're going to get to family. So don't worry. Don't worry. I got family. Don't worry. And so I'm no longer available for someone who is just a hater. Okay? You know, the people that if they see they don't do anything, and so when they see other people doing anything, taking any action, what are you writing a book for? When did you get time to write a book? I made time. You know what I mean? I'm no longer available. But I also want you guys to, those are some examples of what not to be available for, but I also want you guys to still have compassion for people and know that some people, they may appear like that on the inside, but they actually are really, on the outside, sorry, but they actually are really for you. So really, practice discernment, like be mindful of that, because some people, they may look like that on the outside, but they actually really do admire you, and God has sent them to your life to teach you something for a reason. Hi, Thea. My Thea in Mexico's on here. We're all the way in Mexico. No. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Pauline. Thanks for tuning in. Queen says, amen. Yes, true. Sometimes they can change, or sometimes they can just say things the right way. Yeah. Oh, they just not say things the right way. Right. Everybody is not articulate. So, hi, Letitia. I've been thinking about you, this woman with God's favor. Hi, Lisa. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for the likes and the hearts. It's so funny. I was trying to actually do Periscope at the same time. It didn't work. I kept messing up. So I guess I just need to do Periscope later on. Hey, Ann. How you doing? Okay, guys. So we're really talking about people who you are no longer available for in your inner circle. We mentioned complainers. We mentioned the haters. We mentioned the energy suckers. Good. I'm glad you're good, cousin. Okay. No longer available for. But before a couple of you guys got in here, I also asked you on the flip side to open your journal and write down traits and characteristics of individuals you would like in your inner circle. People of integrity, people that are going to support you, people that are not judgmental but are going to love you. There's a difference between judgment and correction. Correction comes from a place of love. Judgment, well, they can either just be hating or, they don't want you to win. And so, be very mindful. And I also said and mentioned too, to be compassionate and really practice discernment in who is really on your team, because some people, they appear to be judgy or hate, like they appear to be like a hater, but they actually really do want you to win. They're just dealing with their own stuff. And maybe you are the person that's supposed to help them come out of that. So being mindful of that. So, talked about the energy suckers, which Les Brown, who is a motivational speaker that I follow, I love him. He's I love his laugh. It's so funny and cute. By the way, too, I actually wrote a blog specifically about this. So go to lindseymiles.com and check it out. And I go in more detail about, just paying attention to who you have in your inner circle. And I mean, look, you really, really want to, you have the power to create your reality, right? So that means that you have the power to decide who is in your inner circle and who's not. Okay. And some people just aren't good for you. And that's the reality. And sometimes they're family. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very, very, very family oriented. I love my family very much. Very, very much. But some people I love from a distance. And that's okay. And that's okay for you to love people from a distance. I love you, cuz. I'll see you later. Seriously. And it's for your own good, right? Like, I had to learn that some people in my life I didn't want to let go of. I said, man, I grew up with her. I love her so much. But she chose one path and I chose another. And in order for me to continue and go where God is planning for me to go, I can't. Some people you reach back, and if they're going to keep and they're going to go and move with you. Hey, Keela. Yes. You kind of came in a little later, but make sure you go and watch it. Watch it from the beginning and do this exercise. And I'm glad you're here. So some people, you reach back, and if they're going to move with you, then take them with you, right? You reach back and you bring them with you. But some people, yes, ma'am, it's just that I can't afford it. Yes, not where you're going, not where we're going. We can't afford to. Some people, just bringing them is dead weight. You're going to stay in the same place. Some people. So knowing the difference between somebody that you can bring with you and they'll move with you, right? As opposed to somebody that is literally making you stagnant in your success. Let them go. Let them go. And if they are meant to come back in your life, if you are meant to, work with them, get back close with them, it'll happen. Just trust it. Trust it will happen. Okay. So I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys have anything that you would like to just for me to address? Your own stories on just things that you've learned as far as who's in your inner circle. Or let's even go ahead, and I want some of you guys to just start affirming. What are you no longer available for in your inner circle? Tell me. Who are you no longer available? Who no longer has a space, a spot in your inner circle? They're not in your top 5. They're not in that one. Hi, Whitney. Thanks for coming. Who? Who is it? You don't have to give names. Please don't give names. Just say who you're no longer available for in your top 5. Perfect. Okay. People that gossip, Queen says, people that gossip, people that don't believe in me. Amen, right? No gossipers, no. Some people are going to just sit and talk about you regardless of what you do. That's just it's very humanistic. It's very human. That's how people are. But I'm trusting you, and then you want to sit and gossip about me? Negative. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's human. I fall into gossip, and then I have to, answer God about it. So I'm not going to act like I'm not human. But if you are in a group of 5 people who are always gossiping, then it's time to move out. It's time to move out of that group. And then here's another thing that Les Brown says in his teachings, which I learned under Les Brown, he's a motivational speaker. He has a great laugh. You should check him out. He talks about if you are the smartest person in the room, then you need to go to another room, right? Like you need to leave there. Like you should be around people who challenge you, people who motivate you, people who inspire you, right? So these should be things and traits and characteristics that you name off for people who you want in your inner circle, right? Going back to that exercise I said, who you want in your inner circle. I'm going to take it even deeper, and I want you to actually, and some of you guys are going to be like, she wants me to do what? And for those of you who do this, I want to give you a gift, okay? So I want you to, from the exercise, not only list down the traits that you would like people in your inner circle to have, but I want you to find 5 pictures of 5 people, right? Give them names and give them those traits, right? Because I want this to be real for you. Because if you don't know these people yet, this is what's going to trigger that. It's going to trigger the outside, for God, whatever you believe in, the universe, to bring it to you. Okay? And now, for my people who do this, I want you to email me. Send me the pictures of your 5 people and their traits. And I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to give you a good gift. I believe in gifts. I believe in abundance, honey. Living in abundance, baby. Okay, let me see. Keela has a question. How do you tell a longtime friend that they're toxic to you and your brand? Okay. Well, first let me ask you this. What way are they toxic to you? And how does that affect your brand? I need more info. Also, too, is this person an acquaintance? A longtime friend? Like, I mean, you definitely don't want to say, you're toxic to me and my brand. So, definitely don't want to say that. But I want to know more information. So, because I want to know how they even affect your brand. Like, how can somebody affect your brand? That's your friend. Kind of sounds like you've been mixing friendship and business. And yeah, that's not always a good idea. But if you do that, then yeah, you definitely need to do my exercise and make sure that you're picking people with the right traits and characteristics that are ready to back you up so you can go to the next level with your brand. Are you still here, Keela? Are you still here? Okay, guys. Any more questions or comments? I'm gonna be heading out of here soon. So, your assignment is to list down. Okay. Keela said something. Okay. So, drama, being needy, time consuming, daily interaction on social media is messy, tags me in BS, always has drama. Yeah, I know this friend very well. Okay. Yes, I know this friend very, very well. So, then the best advice I can really give you is to really tell them what you just told me, that they are toxic. Or maybe you can even just say, I feel like we're growing apart. And, and you can also tell them too, I would really appreciate it if you kind of left me out of all this Facebook drama. Facebook drama is so low vibe, seriously, so low vibe. For somebody who is striving for abundance in their life, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. That is so low vibe. So telling her, I'm kind of doing some spring cleaning in my life right now. And I really believe honesty is key, right? But you can put some finesse on it. We're growing apart. Okay. Yes, honesty is key at the end of the day, regardless, even if it is hurtful. Sometimes just honesty is key. But yes, we are growing apart, and it's time, for us to kind of just separate this, right? So very good question. Thank you, Keela, for your question. I want to actually share with you guys too that I am currently launching a mastermind called Abundant Fabulous What am I talking about? Abundant Fab Boss Mastermind. And the link is actually in this comment section. You can go check it out. It's $49. It's a membership. It's $49 a month. You actually get coaching calls with me, and you actually get to be in a mastermind of other women who are striving to live an abundant life as entrepreneurs, right? So event planners, other life coaches, motivational speakers, photographers, anybody that's in the creative entrepreneurial area, they're going to be in this membership. So you definitely want to join this and check it out. If you have any questions, go to lindseymorales.com and I will be sure to answer them there. And thank you so much for you guys just showing up and being a part of these live streams. I'm going to live stream again tomorrow at 3:30. So find time to come. Thank you for your hearts and your likes and your laughs. Blessings and abundance.